Hello, I'm Mark Wілkінс. I am a wannabe Kievian. I'm from Switzerland originally, but found shelter 5 years ago in Kiev. And I am directing commercials and movies, and I'm running the gallery The Naked Room. Just finished my first movie, my first full-length feature. Advertising is always about competition, and also you as a director, as a filmmaker, will have to compete for your entire career. It doesn't matter how successful you're going to be, you will always have to compete. There will always be another director who wants to get the job. So I think it's fantastic to start early to compete, even within the Ukrainian competition for young directors. It's a fantastic project to practice, to shape your skills and to grow. It's difficult to create something new those days. So many things were done, are being done, but this is for you as a young filmmaker the most important trick. Make something unique, make something outstanding. Don't try to copy something which is good, you know. You can, of course, say like, look, this looks like a Spike Jonze commercial. You don't want something to look like a Spike Jonze commercial. You want it to look like your commercial. And as more unique you are, as more outstanding your work, your handwriting, your style is, as more successful you will be in the market. When I started to direct, we were shooting on 35 millimeter. It was much more expensive to shoot a commercial. You couldn't just take a Canon 5D or a Sony Alpha 7 and start to shoot. You really needed equipment, you needed budget, you needed crew. It was more difficult when I started to create your own showreel, your own portfolio. Today it's quite easy, you know. Take your iPhone, shoot something, put it on Vimeo and start your portfolio. Already on an iPhone movie, the client, the agency can tell if you have talent or if you don't have talent. I think what's important is that when you start, you need to be not afraid of small budgets. I met a lot of young directors, especially here in Ukraine, who think they should immediately start to get some car commercials on their reel. The most important commercial I shot, which made me win a Golden Lion, was a commercial where I had no money, no budget for. I was borrowing equipment from friends for the weekend. And with this commercial, we won a Golden Lion. And of course, then with a Golden Lion in my pocket, I received much, much more work. So in the beginning, it's all about, invest your sweat, invest your connections, and create a cool portfolio without waiting at home for big budget jobs. Something like this?
Yeah, that's cool.
One thing I find incredibly important to share is that commercial filmmaking, directing, is about communicating. A commercial, a music video, a film is communicating an idea. So you as a filmmaker, you must be a great communicator as well. The way you talk with your client, the way you talk with the agency, the way you talk with your actor, the way you talk with your cameraman. It's not just about having a talent, a great vision, and knowing what you want to shoot. You must also convince everybody to understand what you want to shoot, including your client. If you cannot communicate your idea, if you cannot explain what you want to do, you will be in trouble. Still running?
Yeah.
I came to Ukraine for the first time, I think 17 years ago, to shoot with this guy, to shoot with Dima. I was shooting with Dima, I think 17 years ago. This was my very first commercial. We were shooting in Odessa at the beach. And since that time, I think I came, 40 or 50 times, just for production service, then for shooting local jobs. And then 5 years ago, I moved here.